Please. Begin transmission. This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Hello and welcome adventurers to season 2 of Dungeon Radio Hour, an actual play D&D comedy podcast where this year I'm planning a space-themed birthday party. Will you help me plan it? As always, I'm your host and Dungeon Master Dalton Rusher Riddle, joined once again by my ragtag band of heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
I'm Alissa Adair.
And I'm Andrew Gerline.
Was that enough pause for the laugh on the planet joke? Was it solid or?
We need 10 minutes.
Yeah.
In the edit.
I like the pause. It was good. It was substantial because the audience is going to need it so they hear the following sentence.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
of them are still laughing.
Yeah.
They're probably
So
still.
we need
Some of
to-
them haven't got it yet. It's going to
So don't
click.
say anything important. Yeah.
It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
They're still laughing.
They got it.
got
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the record. How is everybody?
Oh, we're doing smashingly.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say, Alissa?
Smashingly.
Smashingly.
The man says.
Wow.
I think that's a good
That's a word.
It's a good word for it.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Okay.
I'm feeling smashing.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You stole our word. Don't steal
So
our word.
well, I thought you said we. I thought you were speaking for all of us.
No, I'm speaking
We're
for
all
me and my
smashing.
wife. I don't know what your day's been like. I can't speak for you.
Okay. Fine. I'm not smashing. I am feeling lachrymose.
Oh.
Oh.
Use it in a sentence, please.
Today I feel lachrymose.
He nailed it.
That backfired.
I don't know what it means. I think it's like a moose that can't drink milk or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Probably.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, that tracks.
It's the biggest word I have in my brain.
I'm glad that everybody is in a good mood, though, except for Andrew. He's a lactose intolerant moose. But for the most part, everyone is in a fantastic mood. And that is great energy and a fantastic mindset to go in tonight's pre-show where we talk about things that give us the ick, that make our skin crawl, that we don't like, that we don't appreciate, like saying the words gives me the ick, gives me the ick.
It kind of does. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Hot take. I don't like the things I don't like. So the things that give me the ick, they kind of skeeve me the fuck out. And I love to have a platform to bitch about it. So if that's what we're doing tonight, I'm on board. Alissa, you ready to get negative?
Hell yeah.
Say your first thing that gives you an ick.
You
know what I don't like? Here's what really grinds my gears.
Yeah.
I don't like people who fish for compliments.
You don't.
Or
do you?
pity. I don't like it either way. If they want sympathy or compliments, I don't want you.
So why do you do it constantly?
I don't. How dare you attack me like that? You know how I was raised.
No, Mike has always been that way. I won't say names, but there was a girl that I used to live with in college, and I remember
Name them.
That narrows it down very
It
quickly.
really
much.
does, though. And I honestly, I already know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you'll know
This
who I'm
person
talking
is an
about.
avid listener.
Yep. But yeah, Mike. I remember one time Mike was visiting me, and she came out and she's like, "Oh my god, I feel so fat," and he's like, "Yeah, you look it." Like I was like,
No, what I said was you should probably. And here's the thing: I don't like people.
Period.
Probably.
Oh, don't start.
Like
People are-
That's my real
people
thing.
give me the ick.
Fact.
No, I love people. I'm a congenial boy, but I don't like people who aren't honest, and I don't like people who aren't direct. So if if in any situation, if you come to me with a problem and you say, "Hey, Mike, that was really fucking rude. It really hurt my feelings," I will respect that more than you dancing around it or being passive aggressive to me for the next 3 months or something. Or if you call me out on something, I respect that because I also tell people what's real. If you came up to me and you're like, "Hey, Mike, you don't have your shit together because because A, B, C, right?" I will respect that and I will give you the same. And I don't even think that's being rude. I just think that's being a good friend. That's how I operate anyway. But it's also about emotions. Just say what you're feeling instead of, I don't know, forcing me into some sort of like social politeness where I have to respond to you angling for the type of attention that you want. That's not real. That's not real. And I don't like people who are fake. I think that's the real thing. I just don't like people who are fake. Say what you're feeling. Like, I am very, very sad. I'm in a bind because of this. What's your advice? Or can I just have your ear for a minute?
Yeah.
I'm a good listener. I really care about people. I think I have a lot of empathy for people. I would rather you do that and then for me to give you that attention. Right?
You know what's crazy though is I feel like a lot of this has to do with just our social niceties. Like in especially like US culture, it's kind of rude. A lot of people think it's rude to just directly ask for something.
Alyssa, that example that you just came up with, or that you just brought up with, and this is derailing from the topic slightly, but it's still on theme, of like not just directly asking for things when you need something or want something. I texted a friend earlier, and I at first had like this little, like, hey, how's it going? How have you been? Yada yada, like this like nicety bullshit like entry text. And then after that little exchange was over with, I was going to go into, you know, what my question was going to be. And I was like, no, just ask the question. Like, you don't need to go into all of this extra
We've been
song and
trained,
dance. Just ask
man.
the question.
Yeah.
And this is why if I ever start a conversation off with small talk, I just make it funny. You know, because it's like something that we're supposed to do, but I'm like, I don't really want to do this. I might as well make it funny. Or I just skip to the thing, like you said. I don't do legit small talk. I think we were trained in the ways of socializing wrong. Our parents had it wrong, you know? And that's why they're all passive aggressive, and that's why our moms all hate each other and shit. They don't have any real friends left. Is
All
because
four of our moms
All
are
four
enemies.
of our moms
All-
are mortal enemies.
They are.
That's what
Dungeon
I'm trying
Radio
to say.
moms.
Dungeon Radio
moms.
They just
They're-
bitch
Yeah.
each other. all the
They're
time.
at home just sharpening their own blades.
Yes.
And it's just getting ready to kill each other.
Oh my god.
Elaborate death plans in my basement.
You know what I hate the most? The
Yeah.
thing that gives me the ick, just to piggyback off of Mike and being direct, it's when you can't think of a segue to get into the show, so you just... And then we'll
man.
go into...
Oh,
We'll go into the
good.
show.
Did anybody
You
else
just
have
hate-
an ick? Did anybody
did.
else say an ick?
Okay, so what happened last time is all of you broke into Dr. Bad's office, and you found... Alyssa, you okay there?
Yeah.
You fine?
I'm great.
So you all broke into Dr. Bad's office, and you found the secret laboratory that was hiding behind a secret door behind his bookshelf. Once you entered in, it was very much, you know, classic sci-fi mad scientist laboratory. There is scientific equipment everywhere. There's Tesla coils. There are test tubes filled with these, you know, floating figures inside, one of which Michael broke by tapping on the glass. And then right before we ended, the defense systems armed and activated 2 of the 3 Battlebots that were in the laboratory. And so we picked up with rolling for initiative, or we left off with rolling for initiative.
Rolling for
Dun, dun,
initiative.
dun, dun.
Ooh.
Gotta roll for initiative.
I got a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Dang.
I rolled a 19.
19.
Also did 19.
All right, we gotta roll again. It's a
Holy
roll-off.
fuck, these robots are fucked.
Wait, hold on.
Roll
Before
off.
we announce our rolls, can we have some Western music put in here? You know that... Oh, it's not worth it. I got
No.
a 12.
Alyssa and Mike, rock, paper, scissors to the death.
To the death?
To the death.
To the death.
That's where you use actual rock, paper, or scissors.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm allergic
You're just
to
turning
paper.
all childhood games into death ones. Tic tac die. Rock paper scissors to the
Very
death.
Squid
Squid
Games
Games.
of Dalton.
It's,
Yeah.
it's Squid Games. It's the
Yes.
Squid Games.
American
Space
Squid
Squid.
Games.
Are we doing this?
I thought we were
Yeah,
rolling.
rock, paper,
All right.
scissors to the death.
The DM one's rock paper scissors.
All right.
On shoot. Rock
1, 2,
paper
shoot,
scissors
or 1,
shoot.
2, 3, shoot.
Andrew, you don't
I
have to.
won.
They just tied, so they have to. Oh,
But
okay.
I want to play.
Okay, you can play. That's fine. Okay, so for initiative, it's going to go Andrew, Alyssa, Mike, and then both of the battle bots. So,
Nice.
Andrew, you are up next.
I see the battle bots and I hold up my hands. I want to do, if there's some sort of I know there's like an electromagnetic pulse thing that I can do. Hang on. Let me look through my character sheet. I never use my abilities ever.
It should be your.
Is it a spell?
It should be a spell. Yeah, I think I gave you access to Thunderwave, and we flavored it as EMP blast.
Yes. Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay.
But before I, before I do it, I say to the BattleBots, BattleBots, it is I, Anbot 3000. I am one of you. Please let your guns down. These are my friends. Beep boop beep bop. Boop 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 beep. Did they do anything?
You address both of the BattleBots, and then you hear them reply in this kind of like robotic, static voice.
Voice pattern not recognized. Initiating attack sequence.
I blast them.
Cool. Andrew, give me an attack roll, please.
All right, that is a 14.
Sweet. As you go to raise your hand, thinking that you're going to let out this EMP blast, your hand kind of like folds in on itself, and instead of the EMP blast coming from your palm like it has before, a cannon replaces your hand. As you hear a familiar voice in your head. Offensive lasers firing now. Proton cannon is charging. And with this like high pitched like beeping noise, like this high pitched like charging noise, a beam of crackling energy bursts forward from your arm, but you are so caught off guard that you do miss your mark, and it goes high to the left hand side of the BattleBot.
I feel like it sends me, you know, on Men in Black, the noisy cricket gun that like it's tiny, it shoots them and they go blasting backwards. I feel like that happens to me.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Smack into the wall behind me.
It does indeed. You are thrown back by the kickback of your photon cannon as you slam into the back wall. Alissa, it is your turn.
Okay. So wait, so he did that to one of the BattleBots?
Yes, but he missed.
Okay. And there's 2 BattleBots, right?
There are 2.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so since I just did this spell recently, I'm going to cast Heat Metal again for my turn and do it on one of the BattleBots.
Okay.
And I have to choose like a piece of metal, so I'm gonna just do their like chest cavity thing.
Okay.
Right?
Cool.
And so we didn't go into the mechanics of this, but it just says you cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the option takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell.
Cool.
And so it doesn't say anything about rolling to hit. It just says it does grow hot. So I'm just gonna roll from damage.
Sweet. Roll for damage, please.
And I also want to note that it also says if it doesn't drop the object, which it can't, because it is the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Ooh, clever girl.
Yeah.
Roll for damage, please.
Yes, sorry. I'm trying to get it out.
Andrew, the cannon arm thing was really cool.
13.
Congrats. That was fucking awesome.
I missed though, dude.
Let's say you go to raise your, green-skinned hand, and you place your palm onto the chest of this BattleBot standing in front of you, and you watch as like this just waves of thermal energy radiate from your open palm and start to go and cover this BattleBot with this energy, and it begins to get hotter and hotter and hotter, and you hear this mechanicalized voice.
Internal systems reaching critical mass. Overheating.
Michael, it is your turn.
All right, here's what I want to do. Am I still in the Aeon Guard suit?
You are still in the Aeon Guard suit, yes.
And I imagine it has weapon capabilities as well.
If you still have the rifles, then yes.
I do. I have 2 rifles right here.
Strapped.
You do, yes.
All right. So I would like to cast rifle twice, since I have 2 of them. And I'd like to riddle them with bullets, if that's possible.
What?
I got 2 of these bad boys. I don't want
Okay. For the sake of mechanics, we are going to treat these as like bow and arrows. I will let you shoot both of them. One of them you will have to roll at disadvantage. So give me an attack roll for one and an attack roll for the other at disadvantage. Please.
Nat 20! Fuck yeah!
Oh, shit.
Nat 20, baby!
Trucker.
All right.
Okay, cool.
All right. Disadvantage
So
on the other one.
roll the other one.
All right, the other one I got a 5. But the first one, man, that's
Amazing.
So you go to raise both of these plasma rifles at these Battlebots, and with ease, you fire one off as this beam of energy shoots forward and lands right in the center of the chest of the Battlebot that Andrew tried to shoot at. And you are so overcome with excitement and just the general badassery of this attack that you aren't even aiming your second gun. You throw it up into the air in this like joyous expression as you blast a hole in the ceiling above you.
Shit.
I was thinking the same thing, that he just celebrated too early.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say something cool when I shoot?
Yeah, go for it. Whatever you want to say.
I want to be like, say hello to my little friend. And then I pop one off, and I'm like, oh, fuck! And I pop one off into the ceiling. Then drywall hits my helmet. That's how I imagine.
Very much so. Very much so. Okay, cool. It is now the Battlebots' turns. The one that you just shot, Mike, is going to retaliate.
Oh, no. I don't like that part.
Employing countermeasures now.
They rolled a 9, and that is not enough to go against your armor class. So as they raise their arm with their gauntlet laser, they fire 2 shots towards you, both of them missing. You're still so overjoyed with your excitement of getting that first shot off that you dance around both of these kind of like laser bolts that fire for you. Alissa, the Battlebot that you are touching, I need you to roll a contested athletics check against.
I didn't even want to be touching it. I'm sorry, a what check?
Athletics.
Athletics. Oh, where are you? Not too bad. A 14.
Cool. So I got a 19 and an 18.
Excuse you.
Yeah, fuck you, Alissa. Fuck you and your plans.
The Battlebot that you are currently touching reaches down a robotic hand and clamps it onto your wrist and holds it pretty tight and just kind of lifts you up into the air. And you are effectively grappled by this Battlebot as it says in its mechanicalized voice. What was I going to say? Oh.
Neutralizing threat now.
But I don't take damage.
You do not take damage, but you are grappled.
Still concentrating on that spell then, bitch.
Not
the thing, not you.
Yeah, I know. Andrew, you are up.
Hey! You never ever dodge my laser blast again, you bastard. And
Can we put that one down in the quote book?
Yeah,
God damn, that was good.
that was a good one.
I like it.
You only get hit for when I do stuff. Okay, Dalton, how advanced looking are these robots compared to me?
Incredibly so.
Oh god.
Like
damn it.
if you were like, let's say a Super Nintendo, these are a PlayStation 5.
Okay. Looking at their advanced hardware and looking at my shitty hardware, I look around in the lab for anything I can use that looks shinier and better than me. Are there any like weapons or spare body parts that I can find in this room?
Give me a vibe check on the room.
13.
Cool. You start looking around the room and you hear a very familiar voice come over the inside of your head.
Anbot, perspiration levels are reaching maximum capacity. Is there anything I can assist you with?
Increase maximum capacity of perspiration. I think I'm going to keep sweating more, and I don't want to go over the limit. But
Increasing.
more importantly,
also-
I need to find something I can use against these guys. And by guys, I mean robots.
Are you looking for upgrades to your power capabilities?
Do we have time? If we have time for that, yes. I would like to find upgrades. Hang on, Battlebots. Finding upgrades. Stay.
Would you like me to scan the room for energy sources?
I would. Take your time. These Battlebots seem like they're just chilling.
Scanning now.
Andrew, that will be your turn.
You got so much time. You got so much time.
I'm worried about Andrew's perspiration levels, babe. I think they're off the charts.
I know he does seem sweatier than usual, and he's half metal. How is he sweating?
Kind of sweaty, but this doesn't look good.
I don't understand. I'm just hanging, by the way. We're talking, and I'm just
It's just
hanging.
condensation, like a soda can.
Alissa, you need to roll a strength save, please.
What is this for?
For hanging.
I got a
What
4.
do you think?
To see if you're still grappled. Okay, you are in fact still grappled, so you are incapacitated by this BattleBot. You can speak, but that's pretty much all you can do in this moment.
Man, I wanted to get out of the grapple,
Is it
though.
my turn then?
Well, you should have rolled better.
No,
You should have rolled better though, babe.
excuse you, because I have a bonus action,
Oh yeah, her bonus action. You forgot about that.
because my spell is still concentrated, so I can cast it again as a
You
bonus
reactivate the
action.
spell.
So I just tell him because he's still holding my. So I kind of fidget and I squirm and I try to get my arm out of his grip and and I try to get my arm out of his grip. And when I am unsuccessful, I'm just like, well, dude, if you needed a hand, you should have just said so. And I take my other hand and cast it again at him.
Oh no!
Hell yeah.
You just say roll for damage.
Ooh, 12.
Cool. You hear that same kind of voice that you did before,
Coolant systems failing. Reaching critical failure.
and you start to watch as some of the metal of the BattleBot's armor starts to get bubbly and gooey as it begins to kind of like melt here and there in some places.
Oh, hey guys, this one's
Mike,
sweating
yes.
too.
Looks really
Tell him
sweaty,
to
babe.
increase his maximum perspiration.
All the robots are so
Levels.
sweaty now.
Don't touch them, babe. They look
What is
diseased.
this?
All right. I guess it's my turn in the rotation.
Mike, it is your turn.
Dalton, what I'd like to do is use my keen senses to determine if there is sort of a Death Star port of entry weak point that I could exploit in this moment. Having my two big guns, having my armor, using my keen senses, looking for the weak point. Is there a point that I can exploit?
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, that's really good. Hold on. Intelligence. What do I get to? A bonus to intelligence. I get a +2. Wow. Modified 21. Good sir.
Mother.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Okay, so give me an attack roll at advantage.
Hell yeah.
Please and thank you.
Oh, 19, not modified.
Cool. So you are still in the Aeon Guard suit, and you have unwittingly activated its targeting system, and you kind of watch on its heads-up display as it scans the BattleBot and then does pinpoint at the joints where the arms connect to the chest chassis, and it also pinpoints the hips, so where the legs attach to the pelvic area of the BattleBot. And it identifies those as 4 weak points where the armor doesn't have as much integrity as those other locations. So you go to raise your plasma rifle and you fire off a shot to one of those 4 points. I will let you choose which one.
Nice. All right, so I'm scanning, and it's like arms, bad, hips, shitty. And so I'm like, All right, arms and hips. Here we go. I raise my... Oh, wait, I have 2 guns. Can I shoot twice?
You can, but you still have to roll the other one with a disadvantage.
Okay, I'm going to roll. Oh, no.
Gotta admit, babe, you being tactical in this fight, kind of hot.
Thank you, baby.
Oh.
Thank you, sweetie. Also, you burning these gentlemen alive, also pretty hot. I like it.
Literally.
I like it. Okay, don't do that. Don't fake laugh at my jokes. That hurts. That hurts. You know that's a turnoff for me. Okay, Dalton, I rolled a 9 and I rolled a 7. So you tell me which one of those hit.
Neither, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
With advantage, you still rolled either a 9 or a 7.
Oh wait, an advantage. I forgot about that.
So you get advantage on one of the attack rolls. You get disadvantage on the other one.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, so that first one did not hit then.
Shush. Okay, for the one that I got advantage on, 17.
Okay, that one does hit.
Yes.
So, once again, you go to fire off both of these plasma rifles. That first shot, just like earlier, finds its mark. Are you hitting the arms or the legs?
You said the hip. I hit that.
Yeah, like the hip joint. You want to hit the hip joint?
That's where it carries all the other stuff.
So your first shot fires off and lands in the hip joint on the right-hand side. And that plasma bolt almost completely cuts through the leg of this Battlebot. And you can see it start to sway from side to side. But once again, you are too overly joyous when your shot lands that you forget that you have a second gun, and you once again waste that second shot as it goes too high and veers off just above the Battlebot.
So quick update, there's something wrong with the second gun. It's really kind of shitty.
Or you could try aiming.
No, it's the second gun. The sight's off and the barrel is curved. There's a curve in the barrel. But this first gun is really good, and you'll notice I almost cut this fucker's leg off. So you can pretty much kill him really fast. Because I help so much. Anyway, carry on, guys. Really good battle, you guys.
Yeah.
Really good battle. Appreciate your efforts.
Okay, it is now going to be the Battlebot's turn. The one that you just shot, Mike, is going to once again retaliate at you. That is a 19 to hit, which I know hits because I have your RAC looking
Feels like
in
cheating.
front of me right now. Not cheating, just being the DM.
Okay.
He holds up his laser gauntlet wrist and fires 2 bolts at you, going to be 4 force damage as these 2 little laser shots hit you in the chest of your Aeon Guard suit.
My armor! It's scuffed! God damn it!
We can buff it out later, babe.
Carry on without me. I'm hit.
It looks like a Nike logo, though. It's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. Maybe I'll be able to carry on. It is scuffed, though. All right.
Maybe.
Cool. The Battlebot, Alissa, that is holding you is going to attack.
And it gets
That is
disadvantage.
Oh, it does get disadvantage.
Yeah, fuck that
Motherfucker.
Battlebot.
God damn it. Okay. We got a 15 and then I got a 4.
Yes.
So it releases you from its grip and you kind of just like fall down to the ground. And it goes to take a swing at you with its metallic arm, but the heat that has been coming off of you from this heat metal has caused its targeting system to be all kind of like wonky, and it misses its hit completely. So going back to Andrew.
Yeah.
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 Let go of my friend. And hey, the other Battlebot, you hit my friend with force damage, and that's the worst kind of damage to hit my friend with. Us, how you doing on that upgrade search? Because I'm saying some stuff, and I'm about to blast them.
Heightened energy signature has been found. Showing display now.
And then you see as Us kind of scans the entire room out in front of you and puts everything in like this like bright blue glow. And then it hones in on this kind of little button over on a lab table over on the other side of the room. And on this the lab table, there's a button, there's microchips, there are various kind of like mechanical and robotic parts. And she is letting you know that has been pinged as a heightened energy signature.
Okay. Seeing that button and not knowing what it does at all, I gear up to blast the robot with another arm blast, but at the last second, I would like to turn and blast that button with the energy blast instead. See what that does.
Cool. Cool. Love that for you. Roll to hit.
17.
Cool. So you go to raise your energy cannon arm at the BattleBot, and at the last second, you switch your trajectory and you aim for the button on that lab table across the room, and you let loose another blast from your arm cannon, and it flies forward and it obliterates the button that is on this table. And then all of a sudden, you hear the entire room goes red. And you hear sirens. Wah, 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 wah. And you hear a voice come over the intercom, much like you did when the defense systems were triggered and the BattleBots turned on.
Containment field has been depleted. Releasing energy signature now.
Oh, God.
5.
Oh no, Andrew, what did
God.
you do?
3.
Oh, we all die. We all lose.
What?
Ready?
Hold your breath.
And at one, this boom fills the entire room as this wave of energy blasts forth and slams into each and every single one of you, including the BattleBots. It throws everyone to the ground. And as the dust settles, and as everybody begins to pick themselves back up, you all raise not quite the same as you were before. Well, our heroes have really done it this time. Already minutes in to finding Dr. Bad's secret laboratory, and our heroes are in the middle of a heated battle with a couple of security bots. How will this newest wave of energy turn the tide? Find out next week when the newest episode drops of Dungeon Radio Hour. In the meantime, head on over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/Dungeon Radio Hour for more extended bloopers, intros, and behind-the-scenes content. Until next time, keep the volume up, the dial tuned in, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids.
Whoa. Dalton, can there be colored lightning coming out of our bodies? Just like as a visual thing.
What are
Yeah,
you
why not?
Are you expecting a transformation like at the end of Beauty and the Beast?
I kind of, but or like, the Power Rangers, they're in their suits now or something. Like just colored lightning coming out of my body, like I'm becoming more powerful, or like a Super Saiyan, Okay, so colored lightning is coming out of our bodies. I don't know if this is a bad thing. This could be a good thing. Don't you feel more powerful?
Lightning, dude. I got red sparkles coming out of my fingertips.
Dude.
Your fingies.
I've got purple lightning coming out of my abs right now. And guys, I think
you have abs now.
I know. No, that I did that. I loosened my stomach, and then it goes back to normal. Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry about that. No, that's not real. But I do feel more powerful, and I feel like I might have super strength or laser vision if I really tried. If I really tried, I kind of feel like that I could do one of those two things.
Maybe we wait and see what happens next.
Okay. We'll wait.
Yep.
We'll wait.
I feel different.
Yeah, Dalton, what happens
stand up.
next?
Yeah.
So between now and next episode, you guys are going to be leveling up to level 7. I am giving everyone a significant power boost because of this.
Oh man.
Oh my god, it's like Christmas. We haven't leveled up in so long, and then you're like, well, bam.
One of us could get super strength or laser vision, even maybe.
Maybe.
What?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Can I get a
Yeah.
unicorn horn on my belly button?
Oh, that'd be fucking dope.
Maybe. Who knows?
Is that part of level 7? Never made it this far.
I've never been to a level 7. Maybe I could get uncircumcised. Is that possible? With the powers of
I believe
level
that's a
7,
class
I get
feature.
my
I
foreskin
think that is
back,
a
it
class feature.
regrows.
No.
Yep.
No.
Fuck,
It's
that would be
definitely a
great.
class feature.
Alyssa, you would love that.